Hello everybody and welcome. I am Carmen, and in this video I would like to share with you a tool that is very beneficial to release stress, tension, and even certain physical elements and relieve pain even. So what is this tool? It's called Emotional Freedom Technique, EFT, or tapping technique. So it's using two sciences, the body, mind, medicine, and acupuncture in one. So what does it do? This tool, it uses it's an emotional version of acupuncture actually, where we stimulate certain meridian points by tapping on them with our fingertips. So every time we have a negative emotion or an unpleasant event, there is a disruption in our energy system, and that takes place. And this disruption creates an imbalance into our energy system. So those energy disruptions are actually the main reasons for any kind of negative emotions that we have, like fear and anger and depression. So this technique helps to release some of those negative emotions and to restore a balance into our energy system. So it's a very simple tool. It looks very strange at the beginning because we need to tap on certain meridian points while we repeat certain sentences, certain affirmations, or certain statements. It can look strangely, but it's just proven to be very, very effective. So today I will just introduce you to those points, and we can tap for today. It's going to be for overwhelming and stress. So let's start, and I'll walk you through the procedure. So to start with, you need to tap into emotionally, just tap into the emotions at hand. What do you want to release? So if it's overwhelming that you feel, if it's stress or tension or fatigue, in those moments, just tap into it and just feel and measure this fatigue and this state that you are into from 0 to 10. So just measure it and see how it is, how high it is. After we measure it, we're just gonna start tapping. So you're gonna keep this number in head, and we're gonna aim to reduce this number to the end of our tapping exercise. So I'll just walk you through the points at the beginning. So we're gonna start. The first point is the karate chop point, that it's called. It's the lower part of the hand. So we tap here with 4 fingers. Because it's good, it's better to cover the whole area, and it's like tapping a watermelon, and it's not hard, it's just like drumming, type of tapping. And then we're gonna go to the first point. Here it's the eyebrow, the beginning of the eyebrow, and it's better with 2 fingers here. We tap with 2 fingers, and it can be one side or the other side. It's either way, it doesn't matter. Then we're gonna do the tour of the face, going down on the body. So we start with the eyebrow, then it's side of the eye where the bone of the side of the eye is, and again we tap with 2 fingers. Under the eye, where there is the bone under the eye, we tap with 2 fingers again. Then under the nose and between the nose and the upper lip, and we tap with 2 fingers here. Then between the lower lip and the chin, we tap with 2 fingers again here. And either hand is it's good. Then we continue. It's collarbone point, and it's under your collarbone. You have 2 bones here, the collarbones, the top of the bones. It's 2 inches below that, about. So you can tap with 4 fingers, with 2 fingers, with both hands, with only one hand, and you can go across if you want from one side to another. And it's just, there's a lot of points here, meridian points, so it's just good to cover everything, a wider area if you want to. And then under the arm, and it's like about 4 inches from your underarm, it's on the side, and it's usually, I use 4 fingers. It's easier to cover a wider area. And then we finish very funny in the top of your head, and it's the top of your head, and you just tap with 4 fingers and just around here. And this is it. So let's start. So measure your emotions and your feeling into your body that you want to tap for. So I'm going to go, my wording is going to be on overwhelming and stress. If you have a different topic, you can adjust it accordingly, or you don't necessarily have to repeat those things. They are beneficial to repeat, but not necessarily. So let's start. So we're going to start with karate chop point. So here we're going to repeat certain statements, and we're going to accept these statements, and then we're going to move to the points. So I'm going to guide you. So let's start. So relax, take a deep breath in. Exhale completely, and just settle in, and let's start. So we're going to start. Even though I feel so overwhelmed in this moment, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel this is too much for me, I completely accept how I feel. Even though I am so stressed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I feel so overwhelmed by everything, I completely accept how I feel. Moving to the points, this stress, eyebrow, side of the eye, I feel so overwhelmed. Under the eye, this is too much. Under the nose, so stressful. Chin, this fear of not being compassionate enough. Collarbone, this fear. Under the arm, it's too much. Top of the head, I feel overwhelmed. Now take a deep breath and release completely. Take a moment and remeasure this feeling into your body, this emotion or this state that you want to bring down. So compared to what you have at the beginning, maybe you had 10 or 8, see how much you are at this. Normally it should go down, it will go down slowly, or sometimes just suddenly in one tapping round it could go down. So now that you measure it, let's continue. Let's do one more round. So even though I still feel somewhat overwhelmed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though there is still some fear that I'm not compassionate enough, I completely accept how I feel. Even though I'm still stressed a bit, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And let's start the points. I still feel somewhat overwhelmed. Side of the eye, there's still some fear, distress, this fear. What if I choose to release all of this? Collarbone. I would feel so free. Under the arm. Well, why not? Top of the head. I want to feel free. I choose to release it all. I could feel lighter. I could feel lighter right away. Maybe I do feel lighter already. And free. And I feel compassionate. I do. And I feel love for myself and every being around me. I choose to feel great. I do feel great now. And I feel lighter already. I feel good already. I feel happy. I choose to feel great. I choose to feel free of all those emotions. I choose to release them all now. I choose to feel great. I feel relieved. and happy. All is good. Take a deep breath in and release completely. Softening completely, and just take a moment here and reconnect with yourself and just measure again how much is it now, your stress, your level of stress or fatigue or whatever you measured for, and whatever you feel like, repeat it until it's zero. Until you zero on this feeling, tap on it until it becomes zero. Sometimes just the collarbone tapping, and it could be enough. You can be whatever you know, if you can be somewhere that you cannot tap all the points, you can just tap that. If you feel in a situation that you're overwhelmed, just tap on the collarbone sometimes, and it's just you can have instant relief. Instant relief are our energy, meridians. And sometimes if you just accept it with the karate cho point, it just helps with the relief. So I wish you happy tapping, and take care of yourself. Be safe and be happy. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.